Yeah, I think I am. Am I live? Well, let me check. Let me check over here on my channel on my laptop. I could do them sorts of things because I got a new laptop. And see if I'm live. Am I live? I am live. I wonder where my chat is. There's my chat. Let's bring that chat over here and see who comes in here first. Robert Reed, look at you go. Look at that head. Would you just look at it, Robert Reed? Would you just look at that fucking head? Yeah. How are you doing today, Robert Reed? Howard Clegg, you were just a second too late. You don't get to see my head first. Thin Blue Line Slayer, fix that shit, brother. Fix that shit? What do you mean, fix that shit? I can't show you it. Robert Reed is the only one allowed to see that head. Nobody else can. He was in here first. Isn't that the way it always goes? Get off camera here. Oh, excuse me, folks. I am so sorry. My nostrils seem to have been running. I can't catch them though. Thin Blue Line Slayer, good to see you. You fixed your power steering? Good. If it isn't one thing, it's another with you, Thin Blue Line Slayer. I can't keep up with all the problems you went through in the last year or so. Let's see, there's too many to count on my toes and my fingers and my other bodily outages. My line blew off. Yeah, that'll happen. All right, well, I'm going to tell you what. It is springtime. Do you feel the heat? Who feels the springtime? Do you feel the springtime? Well, I'm going to tell you. This guy definitely feels the springtime. Yeah, don't you feel it? Can you get into it? Just wait for it.
I love beat music. Always have and I always will. There ain't no other kind of music.
Are you ready to go hang out at the beach?
Gives me quite
Let's go sailing, yachting, or just do a couple tap dances right on the beach.
And walking up a one-way street. He's up on the roof.
Welcome, Ellie. Good to see you. I know you're tapping your foot right now. Bong, bong, bong. That's Creole.
Beach music.
Beach music. Yes. Bong, bong, bong. Bong, bong, bong.
Beach music. I love beach music. 'Cause I was born with it in my bones. I learned to shag on the beach with the salt in the air and the sand at my feet.
You think he thinks that he's being recorded?
Ooh, Miss Grace, 3921 for the shade. What kind of fool do you think I am when forever and ever it will stand? Yes, I love beach music.
Love beach music.
Every single day of my
And I think he is fantastic, don't you?
love beach music.
I think he's practicing for his big night. Oh, beach music.
Every single day of my life, I love beach music. You know
I mean, the man never runs out of energy, does he? He just keeps on going and going and going.
By the towns, the clovers, the Catalinas, the embers. I love beats and music. You know that I do.
I'm so sorry. No audio. No audio. No muted. Muted. I said, you know, I love beach music, but I don't like the beach. Too many crittery crawlers going around that'll eat your shit. Right? Right? Like your toes, your fingers, anything that dangles in the water is fish food. And there's some big fish in the ocean. I might just go ahead and might dance down the beach like this guy, but you know, hey. All right, we're going to get to our sponsors, of course. Our sponsors are some more music. Yes, let's get some more music. The Bacon Light Boys.
Boom. Man, if only that were true.
When you're sad and lonely, have no place to go, call me up, sweet mama. We'll go stepping out, we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky tonkin', baby. We'll go honky tonkin' around this town.
And that sand gets in all kind of crevices. Hey, Claude, squeeze that pig. Yeah, he's a good pig squeezer. Take it away.
When you and
Yes.
baby have a falling out, call me up, sweet mama. We'll go stepping out, we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky tonkin', baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round this town. Here we go,
There you go, Big.
dance that chicken munch.
Blow that kisser. Don't you see it? He's blowing you a kiss, Ellie. Creole, Big Mr. E is blowing you a kiss too.
We're going to the city fair. You go to the city, honey, you're gonna find me there. We'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', honky tonkin', baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round this town.
Come on, y'all. Y'all get out there and honk the tonk a little bit yourself.
And we'll go honky tonkin', honky tonkin', baby. We'll go honky tonkin' round this town.
Thank you, Big and Clyde. The Bacon Light Boys, always humbled. I wonder what this is. Who is Wayne? Wayne? Do you hear some Wayne? I saw my buddy Carolina Auditor put up a rain on the hot tin roof video for you people that can't go to sleep. It's hours and hours and hours of rain. I sat there for 6-7 hours waiting for him to get to his audit. His audit never came. I was kind of disappointed, but for some reason I fell asleep in the middle of it. Maybe I missed it. The Carolina Auditor put 10 hours of rain, nothing but rain up. Like I said, put me to sleep, but I missed his audit. Yeah, the thin blue line slayer, I hope that snow has melted 55, 60 degrees up there or something today. You just got a foot. You're going to swell the Mississippi River, but lots of water. Lots of Wayne. Lots of Wayne.
Hello, everybody. Keep dancing. Good moves. I got them, too. There you go. I got the moves.
Hi.
That's it. Look, it's the Wayman dance. I'm dancing with you. I'm dancing with you.
I'm on TV.
Woo! The Wayman dancing with you, ladies. So you're saying I'm creepy?
Oh, yeah, 100% you did.
Why am I creepy?
Because you're recording girls.
What's that?
Raging
but I'm a
Cajun
puppet.
Randy, you're
And
a
I'm
creeper.
a big dance fan.
Shane Weaver is a creeper.
Yeah, but I'm puppet.
Shane
baby.
Weaver,
I'm
the
a puppet
creeper.
here. And you guys are so good. Watch. Here, look at my feet. Look at my feet. See them? Woo! That's the Wayman dance. I'm as sexy as they come. Woo!
20 seconds left right here, guys. Last 4
The Wayman dancing. Woo! Sharon hit it right on the money. It's going to be a Wayman lap dance. That's it. Hello? One, two, yeah. I want to dance. That's why I'm here. I heard about how good you dance, and I'm down here dancing too. Watch.
That's it right
The
there,
Wayman.
guys. Great
The
job.
Wayman
Look at that
dancing.
stretch.
It's the Wayman. Look at my feet. Look. Woo. Woo. Look at my feet.
Tuck that right knee in towards the chest.
Here we go.
Grab that sip of water right there, guys. Lay down flat.
I'm going to bust a move. Keep going. Woo. It's the Wayman.
No, the
I'm
Wayne
Wayman.
man is creepy. Queep. C-W-E-E-P-Y, Ellie. Creepy.
Switch the other side. Switch the other side.
Keep going. Woo. It's the Wayman. I'm the Wayman here.
Can I help you with something, sir?
I'm the Wayman.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I just heard that they're good dancers. I came down because I want to bust some
Why are
moves.
you recording us, sir?
Well, I want to bust some exercise moves.
Not with your camera in your hand face.
See, I'm in public. I can record. Yep. You want to dance some? You want to bust some moves with me?
Right leg up and over.
Okay. Yeah, she just gets upset, but I was very cordial to her. You know, I'm not out here to disrespect anybody, but you can't tell me I can't record. That's the bad thing. And people's feelings, yeah. Well, I don't know. You can say I'm creepy. I could say you're creepy with that bad haircut, but I don't. There you go. Okay, well, I'm gonna still record here, so you have a great day. Yep. Woo! Bust a move.
Ajay, Brent, what's up, Brent?
Woo! Bust a move.
But you realize that makes people uncomfortable, right?
You're acting like you're a pimp or something. Why don't you just leave me alone?
You don't have to be a dick.
Do you take money from them because they're dancing? Are you their manager?
Nobody wants you to record them.
I think you are.
You're just the kind of person that's going to say, to hell with you all, fuck your feelings, I'm going to do what I want.
No, I'm asking you a question. How much money you rake in today?
What's your purpose? What's your purpose?
There goes all your women now. How you going to make money?
Leave these women alone.
You're going to a new location?
The cops are coming.
New location?
Talk to them, all right?
Sir, you're asking if I have mental problems, but yet you have that kind of a haircut. Let's be real. Well, you can say what you want.
I got you though.
I'm just saying that you should get your money back from Supercuts, that's all. Oh, that's the problem. Who gave it to you, your boyfriend? Okay, that's good to know. And you're telling me I'm creepy when you got your boyfriend giving you a haircut. That's creepy. Sure it is. I want to go bust a move.
Yes, it is definitely creepy. Isn't it creepy? How did I get so dark all of a sudden? Because the sun's going down. I guess I'm going to be dark. But that's all right. Yes, I agree, Ellie. That was creepy. Way too creepy, and he should have been ashamed of himself. I agree, Ellie. Fucking assholes. That's what he was. He was an asshole. Filming them women like that while they were exercising early in the morning at 6 o'clock. In a small town in North Carolina. No, she's calling the Wayne man creepy. Not me. Not me. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We are going to... Yes, I said we're going to the horticulture room. Of course, I've got to welcome everybody in the Peg's Place. I mean, Peg's Place, the smoking place, I guess. I think it's a distribution center. Peg's Place is a distribution center. But hey, here we are in the horticulture room. It is 4:20 in Peg's Place. Always 4:20 in Peg's Place. I'm just going to reach over here and I'm just going to, here, I'll just pluck it off the top that time. It's pretty good. I just plucked a little bit of it. Pop, don't get all mad. Don't get all mad, Puff. I just plucked a little one. Just a little one.
Good evening, everyone. Our top story: marijuana is now legal. Legal in Quahog, and it's made everything.
Oh,
just
so good. Yes, it's made everything oh so great. It has. All right, it's 4:20, so go ahead. Break your shit up. Let Charles dance. Let him dance to some Puff. I'm going to break this up. Go ahead. Hit that song. Rogue Nation is smoking and a token.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes, Oregon Road, good to see you. Just go ahead and drink that moonshine, Creole, because I'm drinking my...
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
La 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 la.
And you could come too, Bill. Bring them both bags, Puff. Yeah, both of them. Yes, Charles. All right, are we ready? Is everybody refreshed? Everybody welcomed into the bunkhole? Or what a better place to have a welcoming moment. All right. Are we ready? I'm going to make this a little bit quicker today, hopefully. Do I have anything special in here? No. Just have fruit. Damn, Puff. You have been busy. Look at all them fruits and vegetables. Anybody want some carrots? Tomatoes? No? I mean, I got fruit and vegetables coming out my every orifice. All right, that's new. That's definitely new. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. We're going to the most disgusting, the most disreputable, the most horrific place on the planet. PP 13. Pig Precinct 13 for short. Step over that, Ellie. Oh no, Oregon Rogue, you didn't tell Brent to step over that. It's too late now, Brent. Oh, the duck, Brent. Oh, it's too late for that, too. Oh, and you slid. Oh, Brent, you slid right into the big puddle. That's going to take a long time to get off, Brent. You better start buying gallons and gallons of bleach. I'm sorry, but nobody told you that in Pig Precinct 13, when you come, you have to be prepared to go through the tunnel. Brent, I hope you've learned your lesson. It's worse. You can't get it off with like tomato juice, like a skunk. No, this wears off over time unless you douse yourself with bleach. And even bleach ain't going to help you, Brent. All right. Dweeb, good to see you. Still in jail. Steve, my partner in crime. There you go, Steve. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, if you're in PP13, you better have a gallon of lube. That's right, Steve. Steve knows. Steve knows. How are you doing, Steve? Here, quick, hit this. Steve, get off of the camera. You can't hit it on camera. There, okay. Hit this. No, Dweeb. Dweeb, you're not getting any. No, sorry. All right, you got that, Steve? Oh, right, Steve. Good hit, Steve. What's that? I didn't hear you. There's something going on? What? Where's it at? Huh? What's that? Oh no, it's the chair.
Don't get the fuck off my head, Captain.
Of doom.
I can't breathe.
Well, you know you're all done playing games.
I'm done.
Huh?
I'm done.
You done making demands?
Captain, can you please get that off? Captain, I can't breathe.
Yes, you can. If you're talking, you're yelling, you're making demands, you're breathing. All right? So as soon as you're calm enough and we feel you safe, the nurse is going to see you. They're going to decontaminate you. They're going to dress your wounds. All right? We're going to have mental health down here to see you. All right? And
Please pull this off, somebody, please.
you're talking, you're breathing. Keep talking. Calm yourself down.
Captain, I can't do it because this is full of maze.
No, it's not full of mace. It's a new one. It's brand new. It's brand new. You know, if you took the time to work with us instead of making excuses,
You're right.
being defiant, you'd be out of the situation you're in right now. This is all on you.
It's all on you, Steve, but hey, you know what's happened? There has been something going on up top. What, state troopers? Did somebody say something about the state troopers of West Virginia? Somebody saying that there's all kind of what going on up there? Does anybody hear anything about anything going on at the state troopers? We are in Pig Precinct 13 after all, right? Howard Clegg said, oh yeah, what's going on, Howard Clegg? Fill me in. What's that? Blind Justice, good to see you. A little bit of sucky fucky.
New tonight, a scandal unfolding within the Bexar County Sheriff's Office involving explicit text messages between a married dispatcher and several deputies.
Officials confirm 3 people have already been recommended for termination. Jay Avila with the News 4 I team says more deputies are under investigation.
The employees deny having or doing anything inappropriate while on duty. However, 2 spouses who shared the texts with Internal Affairs and with News 4 claim the messages show otherwise. Overnight 911 dispatcher Crystal Perez has been placed on unpaid administrative leave, along with Bexar County Sheriff Sergeant Ronaldo Salinas and
she's
Deputy
getting paid.
Juan Leal. All 3 have received notices of proposed termination. Many of the texts are too explicit for us to share. Sergeant Salinas to Dispatcher Perez, I feel so hot and sexy when I'm Perez. I can feel it, all of it, and I love it. Salinas, we need another hotel day. Deputy Leal to Dispatcher Perez, I can't wait for us to be naked and us caressing each other and then kissing each other all over. Perez, expletive, yes.
She just loved my life, and it was very distraught, heartbreaking. I was in disbelief.
The dispatcher's husband, John Carlo Perez, discovered texts between his wife and 6 sheriff's deputies, plus a City of Converse police officer. In December, he gave them to Internal Affairs, and an investigation was opened.
They use emojis to reference body parts, and they would talk about, kissing, making out, and all these, like I said, just sexual connections.
Perez took screenshots of the text from his wife's phone, and many of the timestamps are missing, so it's not clear if the texters were on duty. But in one thread on a Friday night at 10:20 p.m., Sergeant Salinas tells Dispatcher Perez, I get off at midnight, came in early.
Very hard for me to read.
I can imagine. Jessica Jarvis is now divorcing a 4th sheriff's employee who is being disciplined. Investigator Jason Jarvis received a proposed suspension of 30 days.
These are people that are supposed to be protecting us, supposed to be serving, and making sure the community is safe.
It's quite possible that some people are going to lose their career as a result of this.
According to reports from the New York Post and the Daily Mail, Jedediah is planning on sticking by his wife. He has since become a deputy to the Coffee County area. When asked how Jedediah is dealing with things, his new boss, Sheriff Chad Parton, told the Daily Mail, I don't know how he's doing it. He's more of a man than I am, but he's trying to salvage his marriage.
Huh? Salvage?
While interviewing for the position at Laverne Police Department, they described the environment as a family. However, while I was aspiring to protect my community, the Laverne Police Department was not protecting me.
By now, most of the country knows what happened. Hall, 4 other officers, and the police chief were fired last month. This after 2 separate investigations found that Hall engaged in sexual activity and/or shared intimate photos and videos with several male officers. The chief and 2 sergeants were among those implicated. Now Hall and her attorney, Wesley Clark, are suing those 3 supervisors and the city in federal court for civil rights violations.
Megan wasn't looked at like a rookie cop to be trained and promoted. She was looked at as a piece of meat.
Oh, she almost lost it. Oh, but she hung on. She got thighs that would crush a beer can full. Yes, look at her go. She almost lost it again. Look at her go. Don't get a horn up in there, honey. Oh, shit. Steve, did you see that? Hey, Steve, did you see that? Yeah, I know you saw that. Hey, Barry. Barry the guard. Where's your nightstick, Barry? I think they lost the nightstick somewhere. Hey, Joe, did you see where I put my nightstick? Huh. Wow. 7 of them. Could you imagine being protected and served all night long? She can. Are there any other puns you want to say, Steve? Any other little quips, little funnies? Anybody else want to do a funny on that one? By all means, I'm ready to laugh. All right. But to a more serious note.
A thought to be abducted woman Miami police spent the day searching for is now under arrest, and this is video of her in handcuffs.
According to the arrest affidavit, the woman told detectives here that she was never in any danger, that she was never kidnapped. She said that she had gone out to a bar where she met a guy and she decided to spend the night with him. It is a far different story than the one she told her husband of being kidnapped and even telling him to give police her license tag number for them to look for her. 32-year-old Carla Vasquez leaves the Miami Police Department in handcuffs on her way to jail, charged with filing a false police report. Police say she lied when she called her husband and said she was in danger,
Is she
sparking a
wearing a
day-long
motel
search for her.
bathroom
There
towel?
were robbery detectives out there. We had our tactical robbery unit out there. We had felony apprehension team. We were following her on her phone.
Before sunup at about 5 a.m., police say 32-year-old Carla Vasquez was at her home on Northwest 42nd Street and 17th Avenue when she called her husband in a panic.
He did receive a call while he was at work from her stating that there were 2 men with her and that she was in danger.
Vasquez's husband initially thought his wife's call for help was a prank, telling her he was busy before hanging up. Moments later, Vasquez texted her husband again, trying to get his attention.
She told him, "This is not a joke. I'm concerned. I'm in danger." And that is when he came home and he saw that the car was missing, and so was she.
Her husband called police. Vasquez and her 2008 black Chevy Suburban like this one, both missing from their home. Police say they located Vasquez and her vehicle in North Miami Beach at Northeast 157th Street and 15th Avenue.
It appears that she was in company of another male companion, so there's not much more that we were able to get out of her, but she appeared to have been safe.
Police say after bringing her in to Miami Police headquarters and questioning her, they determined Vasquez was never in any danger.
What are you, fucking stupid?
What are you, fucking stupid? Wow. Protecting and serving. Just a couple articles from PP13. It gets crazy in PP13. That's why we have Barry guarding the jail. He's very good at it. He dances to his own tune. Yeah. All right. Wasn't that fun? That was a lot of fun. All right. We are heading to the law library. See you, Steve. And what we're going to do in TUGA'S Law Library, because you know it's one of my favorite places to be. This is one of my favorite places to be. And look at me hanging. I'm just like hanging here. Let me get myself down a little bit. Oh. There we go. Okay, and I'm getting darker and darker. I might have to change something. But anyhow, here we are in the law library. Isn't it a lovely place? I have every piece of law ever written. Hammered, chiseled, engraved, Is there any more? Probably. Surrounding me. That's why I come here to meditate on my cases, my criminal cases, any of my criminal cases I ever get into. I come here for solace, learning, confidence. Well, I'm going to tell you, I've been on the hunt for the West Virginia State Troopers for a long, long time. But I can't get into why I started to look at the state troopers. And we all know who has watched me what I'm talking about. Well, in McDowell County, West Virginia, I was arrested by a state trooper, and I'm not going to go through the video because we watched it a couple weeks ago or a couple of shows ago. What we're going to do here is because I asked for a continuance. After 7 months, I asked for a continuance, and I was granted a continuance. Don't know for how long. They haven't gotten back to me. That was about a week ago, maybe longer. But in the meantime, I want to show you what I have been doing. Here's what I've been doing. And I'm going to start off by saying pre-trial, he offered me a deal. The McDowell County prosecutor offered me a deal that they would drop the trespassing asked to leave charge if I would just plead down to the, I think, more severe obstruction, failure to ID charge. Even though it's a secondary charge, whenever you see that charge on the little computer screen in the car, when you pulled somebody over, a obstruction to them is a much more negative connotation than just a trespassing. I think the prosecutors know this. I think it's the game that they play, which would put the police officer on heightened alert when approaching your vehicle or you in general, I would assume. Probably with his hand on the gun. So I told the prosecutor, no, I don't think so. And real nice guy. McDowell County has been fantastic. They've answered all of my questions. They've been very professional. I've had no problems accessing McDowell County services whatsoever. Bravo. Bravo, McDowell County, West Virginia. I go in there, you know what I'm talking about. You're very helpful. You're good to go. All right. So, let me see who's... Cam up, Caveman, good to see you. Okay. So, he said, okay, I'm going to call the judge in and we'll set a trial date. And this was 8 months ago. 6 months ago. Maybe, yeah, roughly. So the judge comes in and I asked the judge for a verbal motion for discovery right up front. Now, I've not always used the discovery tactic. You only use discovery if you need something that they have. You never ask for discovery if you know what they fucking got on you. You never ask for discovery if it will hurt you more than help you, and I'll tell you why. Because rules of magistrate court state that in order for the prosecution to have reciprocal discovery, meaning I give them what I have, or what I'm going to use in court as evidence and witnesses and everything else. Has to be even and fair. Unless I don't ask for it. Then they can't ask me for anything because I have a right not to incriminate myself. In discovery, in my papers and effects that they want. They have warrant powers. They could subpoena things. So in McDowell County, I did it right up front. Right up front, right off the bat. And I asked the judge for a motion for discovery. And the prosecutor looked at me kind of quick and he goes, well, do you have your discovery? Now, anybody that knows me and who's been watching, thank you, Cajun and Ragin and Randy. And anybody that knows me knows that I prepare. You can't do this without being prepared. If you're gonna ask for discovery, be prepared to throw it back at them. Here you go. And I did. I pulled it right out of my little briefcase. A little bit of green paint on it, cat hair all over it. Here you go. Nicely folded, or nicely stapled with not staples, but the paper clip type of staples that clip, the big ones. A stack about that big. Now, I didn't give them everything. I'm not required to give them everything because I have not developed my case to the point where I could disclose anything further. I can always amend later on my discovery. And it has to happen 21 days before trial, I do believe. Yes, 21 days. This is why I love to come to the law library, because I have to start preparing for my McDowell trial. It's a bench trial. So, the prosecutor, accepted my stuff, but the prosecutor has been kind of playing games with me, like they do the whole time, especially with my equipment, and how fast they're getting my equipment. Well, it turns out that Trooper Jones, what'd we call him? Dickie Jones. Yes, Trooper Dickie Jones, the lead investigator, West Virginia senior trooper. He got a stripe right there on his shoulder. Yeah. Senior Trooper Ricky Jones is the investigator extraordinaire. That means that he's fantastic at his job. Ellie, why not a jury? I did think that I filed a motion for a jury, and I never heard back, so I said, fuck it. I'll take it either way. Because the judges, I've met two of the judges down there. They don't seem to be too bad, but, hey, if you got a strong case, you got a strong case, no matter what. And McDowell County is a very, very small county. I look at it that I have just as much chance with a judge as a jury in this case, in this particular case. I can't speak on the other case, and I got to do that. I'm sorry. I got to. There we go. There. I look much more pretty. Look at the head. Look at the fucking head. Not everybody gets to see the head. So you should feel privileged. Yeah. There. That's much better. All right. So, thanks for the question, Ellie. Yeah, I know I did. I think you were there with me, Ellie, not with me, but you helped me prepare that. But that's fine. You know what? That's fine. I have it. I actually have that, but that's fine. Believe me, I don't think that I have to. I would rather with the questions that I have in cross-examination, I feel that a judge, one individual, not a judge, a magistrate, one individual it'll be all right. Okay. Yeah, I understand, Cajun Randy, but there is appeal. You know what I mean? So I'm not really thinking about it. I'm thinking about it in a longer run because that's the way you have to. You can't win every war with one battle. You document the battle. You say, yeah, boy, I tell you, you flanked them on the left and you fucking rushed them in the middle and then you swooped in from behind. But guess what? The king escaped. So let's take it up to the next level and see what this king does. Start the game over, per se. Right. Plus, I want to hold one person at the task because then that one person can be later identified for making a piss poor decision. Even if it's a I told you so moment for me, I would really like to fucking take it. If it goes to an appeal, I'll win an appeal. Easy. Fuck. With Wingate versus Fulford alone. You can't force somebody to ID unless they're in handcuffs. Period. If this magistrate doesn't understand and just toss it out, but I want to cross-examine them. I want to play the ball game because, and I'm giving away information, prosecutor, Miss Puckett. Is her name Miss Puckett? I want to cross-examine Dickie Jones. I want to cross-examine Beggs. Because that's on record. And it can be used in deposition, and it can be used in the other trials and tribulations, if you know what I mean. And you'll understand here in a second as I go through the progressions of motions that I have filed and they have filed, and you'll get it. Get it? See, normal lawyers, when they file motions, they're just general motions, and because they're always granted for lawyers, for the members of the bar. That isn't always the case. And the way I look at it, that isn't always the case for a pro se litigant. And the way I look at it, you might as well write too much in a motion than too little. Right? At least that motion is in record, on the record. Make sense? Oregon Rogue, didn't we just go get done visiting Puff Dog? All right, we'll take a break. I'm going to drink my coffee right here. And then we'll get into it. Then we'll get into my motions. I just wanted to explain what's happening in McDowell County. Because you people are invaluable. You're the smartest people on the planet. I could say that. I've interacted with you quite a bit. Well, I can't up caveman. Maybe he's lacking, but hey, he's still above average. compared to the rest of you. So I need your help, and that's why I'm on the air tonight, asking you for help to go ahead and capture Dickie Jones. Help me continue the investigation that I started over 2 years ago with Ellie and Thin Blue Line Slayer and Raging Cajun Randy, and I don't know if Oregon Rogue was in there. I think Oregon Rogue was in there. Cammed Up Caveman, you all been in there with me. With, I can't talk. Okay? So I've been investigating the state troopers for quite a while. You've been there with me. So I get arrested by a state trooper. And then John Ryan starts to publish chaos. What? West Virginia state troop head? The head? You mean the leader of the state troopers? Some woman? Now do you understand why I played female shit today, Ellie? Okay? Now is it starting to fit a little bit? So I'm going to be the first person, and you're going to find out here in a second what I'm talking about. Thank you, John. I love you, brother, and I want to play the jug with you. You play the banjo, I'll play the jug. Okay? Hear me out, John. I'm not a crazy man that's just a fucking nutball online. I act crazy at times. It's because Raging Cajun Randy does it to me. Blame him. Okay. You have to be absurd at some times to show absurdity. You have to be extreme at times to show extreme situations. So at times I get vulgar. At times I get kooky. At times it's a show too. It's not real. The bunkhole isn't real, Oregon Rogue. But it covers real subject matter and it educates in real case law. We don't fuck around here. We are up to date on all relevant case law. Much more so than probably most attorneys out there. I'm not bragging on me, I'm talking us. If I don't know something or if I make a mistake, you're damn well sure going to tell me. And most of the time it's for just cause you're telling me this. That's how we work through problems, solve issues, formulate a plan. So I thank everybody for being here. Oregon Rogue, I know you want to take a smoke break. 420. 420 moment. That's right. Okay. I plan to be the first person to get a state trooper to flip a middle finger in court to a judge. Yes. That's what I want to see. I went like this, Your Honor. I went like that to him. I think this thumb was sticking out, too. Like that, right? It was sticking out. Of course, it could have been up. That's the proper way to do it, I think. But if you stick the middle finger up and the thumb out, I think it might. We're going to have to ask Jeff. He's the master of the BAM. Thumb out or thumb in? Okay, let's take a poll. Number one, thumb in. Number two, thumb out. Are we going traditional or are we going new age? Or, I mean, cammed up caveman, you should be able to tell me. Number one, in? You like that in? Yeah, I agree. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, one, I agree. That right there, I mean, that has something to it, but I don't know if that means something different. Like I'm, woohoo, woohoo. I don't know, but you know. All right, Cammed Up Caveman, release that video soon. I want to watch it. All right, so let's get to this. I'm going to bring this, I'm going to take me off the camera. All right. Now, let me get back on camera because I have to tell you that, of course, they seized my GoPro and they seized my phone. So from the get-go in court, I've been verbally motioning for the court to ask the prosecutor to return my property. Yes, in court, you can verbally motion the court in real time, just as if it's on record in a piece of paper. Everybody is present. Just like if everybody has to be served a piece of paper. And the judge could say yes or no in real time. Usually these motions are very simple motions like I want my property back. There's no need to go into obliviation at this level for that, because again, you do have to account for time it takes the crime lab to hack your phone, crack it, duplicate the hard drive, clone it per se, and give the phone back and the GoPro. The GoPro is easy. Has a chip, you just pull it out, download it. All right. Verbal motions at the preliminary hearing and okay, so let's get into the motion. If I forgot anything, I'm sure I'll pop back on you. All right. This motion here, anybody got any question? Okay, my first motion was a motion to dismiss. Now, this is the second time I came into court. The first time I went into court, it was discovery. The second time I went into court because the prosecutor scheduled the trial after a holiday weekend on a Tuesday. It was scheduled, my trial was scheduled for the day after a holiday, and I was informed, like right on. I may have been informed later. Okay, but anyhow. So I called down there and I said, listen, he scheduled that pretty quick and how did it go? Oh, I know what it was. It was scheduled for. And what they did is they asked for a motion to continue. On the day of my trial, which was a Tuesday after a holiday. They gave me the motion on a Friday. Do you see what they did to me? Now, how can you file a motion on a Friday, the day before a trial, to continue? Now, I guess you could continue all the way up to. But the dirty little thing that they did too, and you could do a motion to continue in the courtroom just before trial, because until the gavel comes down, you have preliminary fucking things you could discuss prior to going to the litigation part, including motions to continue. It happens all the time. But the dirty little thing they did to me was they gave me the continuance letter on the Friday before a holiday, which was a Monday. And my court date was on Tuesday. I didn't hear nothing from the judge. It was the prosecutor that emailed it to me. You know, we asked for the judge for a continuance. Didn't even have a stamp or anything on it. So I showed up for my hearing. I'm going to show up for my trial. I don't care who's telling me not to show up or it's going to be continued. Till I hear it from the judge, I ain't believing you. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm glad I got that out. So, here's what I filed. Okay. I filed a motion to I filed a motion to quash the prosecutor's continuance. Right? What do you think about that? The Sixth Amendment guarantees the right of criminal defendants the right to a public trial without unnecessary delay, and the nature of the charges and evidence against him. The 14th Amendment guarantees the right to due process. The Fourth Amendment violation, the warrantless arrest, search, and seizure of the defendant's property on August 6, 2022. This is a Fourth Amendment violation. The defendant has been under state confinement for 7 months by this court and has been patient with the process of litigation up to this point. However, the prosecutor and its taxpayer-funded staff cannot even gather... Oh, this is later. I got ahead of myself. I asked for a motion to dismiss charges first. Okay? Sorry. Got ahead. This is the first one I filed. The day of my trial. That was continued. Sixth Amendment guarantees the right of criminal defendant, same as the other one, right? Same thing here. Fourth Amendment violation, warrantless arrest, blah, blah, blah. The defendant has been under state confinement for 7 months by this court and has been patient with the process of litigation up to this point. However, the prosecutor and its taxpayer-funded staff cannot even gather drone video footage, their own evidence, emphasis added, over a 7-month period. To wit, the defendant should not suffer any further due punishment by extending length of pretrial confinement via prosecutor's motion to continue. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? What do you think? Now, you could be hard on me. Maybe I'm blowing a lot of smoke. Dismiss all charges. Not only is there no probable cause for the search and seizure of me and my property, but it's been a long time. Let's get this rolling. The prosecutor's unnecessarily delayed tactics and frivolous motions are in violation of the 14th. I'm getting this backwards, wrong somehow. What's the date on these? I'm getting these backwards somehow. What's the date on these? There is no date. Okay. I keep on switching up on you. We'll just continue with the dismissal. By this point, I have not filed any motions except for verbal motions. So 7 months later, whenever they continued, or 6 months later, whenever they continued, that's whenever I had these prepared. And see, it's been so long since I've prepared these, and it's been a long, long case. I'm forgetting the dates and times, but it's not important. That's why I'm reviewing it with you, so that I could get these things straight in my head again. So bear the fuck with me, will ya? Oregon Road? Okay. So, they asked for a continuance. Okay. And I will show you. That's what it was. Yeah, here it is. This is the continuance from Puckett. This will make it clear. This is their continuance. February 21st. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months later, after pretrial, she writes this. The state of West Virginia, in the above matter, hereby move this court to continue this case from the currently scheduled date of February 21st, 2023, 10:30 a.m. This motion is based upon the following grounds. The state was contacted by Trooper Dickie Jones and was advised that the West Virginia State Crime Lab will not have the drone footage copied until next week, and he will pick it up then. Therefore, we respectfully request a continuance in the above matter. Now, there has never been any discovery, any mention ever of drone footage. Nobody ever said anything about drone footage up to this point. Not only did they drop this on me on a weekend before a holiday, but then they tell me that the drone footage won't be copied until next week. So I showed up for my hearing instead because I wanted an answer from a judge about this motion right here, or a magistrate. I wanted to hear from a magistrate instead of a prosecutor that this case has been continued. You are not going to send me this via email and expect that I'm not going to show up. Sorry, not on a Friday when the courts are closed. You can't get a hold of anybody late in the day. Good try, Ms. Puckett. Okay, so I showed up. That's where this comes in. There it goes. That's where this motion to quash comes in. I went in there with a motion to quash over the drone footage. Nobody's mentioned anything about no drone footage. And they've delayed and delayed and delayed with other tactics. Okay, so this is a motion to quash, and this came first. The defendant has been under state confinement for 7 months by this court and has been patient with the process of litigation up to this point. However, the prosecutor and his taxpayer-funded staff cannot even gather drone footage, their own, in brackets, their own evidence, emphasis added, over a 7-month period. To wit, the defendant should not suffer any further undue punishment by extended length of the pretrial confinement via Prosecutor's motion to continue. Boom. The prosecutor cannot not act as the magistrate to impose further confinement through bail conditions on the defendant simply by asking for a continuance to gather state-owned, in brackets, emphasis added, that is and has been easily accessible to them and Trooper Ricky Jones for 7 months. This is fraud on this court by a state actor. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? I'm coming after you. State troopers, wait for it. Here, I'm gonna have to do this again. I'm getting darker. We'll stay dark. Okay, isn't it gorgeous? You might as well say too much and accuse too. Fuck these motherfuckers. Right? Here we go. The prosecution's unnecessarily delaying tactics and frivolous motions are in violation of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Malicious prosecution. Rule of Criminal Procedure 16C, discovery and inspection. Continuing duty to disclose. If prior to or during trial a party discovers additional evidence and material previously requested or ordered, which is subject to discovery or inspection under this rule, such party shall promptly notify the other party or that other party's attorney or the court of the existence of the additional evidence or material. Right? Boom. You're fucking with me. You dropped this drone footage on me, and it is untimely. Because West Virginia State Police Organization has recently been under investigation by the Department of Homeland Security for possible corrupt acts of a substantial portion of their leadership team. A reasonable person can deduce a correlation between chaos at the top levels of the West Virginia State Police and the delay in acquiring drone footage, state-owned evidence added to the prosecution to prosecute this case. There has been no oversight or training by the leadership of the West Virginia State Police to its subordinate troopers. Thereby, I claim this case is being prosecuted by 2 rogue state troopers, one being a leader, making up their own laws alongside the road in order to entrap the press, in quotes, in a unlawful cycle of criminal prosecution in lieu of lawful post-conviction punishment. You see that? Do you see what I'm doing? Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to be the first one. I'm going to be the first one to claim lack of training at the leadership level. A little bit too much sucky-fucky going on up there in the fucking state troopers, isn't there? A little bit of going into the female bathroom with spy cams to catch some adulterers. State troopers, few people in trouble. State troopers, I've been on your tail for a while for your corrupt acts, you pieces of fucking shit. Yes, like I said, I can be vulgar at times, but you have to in order to accentuate certain points. George Carlin taught me that. I am no George Carlin, but I think I'm pretty damn funny sometimes. Okay. But that's just a banging fucking statement right there. The prosecution has had access to the defendant's cell phone and GoPro 360 for 7 months. These videos have not been entered into discovery as evidence for trial. They did not give me any evidence on my phone or GoPro. days before the trial. I claim the same erosion of trust, oversight, lack of training, and chaos from the highest levels of the West Virginia State Police is another correlation between the delay in acquiring privately owned property. Emphasis added from the West Virginia State Police as well. So not only can you get your own drone footage, you can't get it. Not only can you not get your own drone footage, it's easily accessible to you. You don't need to get a warrant for that. So why is it all of a sudden popping up? Interesting, right? How long does it take you to crack my phone? Copy it. Okay. I'll give you some time on that one. It's a little bit more, there's a lot more going on at the lab than just my phone and a misdemeanor trespassing and obstruction case. Okay. The prosecution has exculpatory evidence given in discovery. The 2021 Fourth Circuit Court, Wingate versus Fulford, maps and deed. Due to the prosecutor delay tactics and chaos at the highest level of the West Virginia State Police, the defendant has been stripped of many of his rights. I motion this court to order the prosecution's continuance to be quashed. There is no delay needed. All right. It's just popping off now? Well, I think that there's more dirty shit going on there than just sucky fucky. All right. So, I'm done with that one. Then I file my motion for a speedy trial. Enable a speedy trial with no further delay. That's the next motion I filed on the day of my trial. I want to have this hearing right now, Your Honor. I want this hearing done right now, is what I'm motioning the court on the day that it was supposed to be continued. Well, the judge did hear me on this day. The Sixth Amendment guarantees the rights of a criminal defendant, the right to a public trial with unnecessary delay, the right to a lawyer, the right to an impartial jury, and the right to know who your accusers are and the nature of the charges and evidence against you. The warrantless arrest on August 6, 2022. This is plenty of time for the prosecutor to have brought these charges to trial. SCOTUS. Barker versus Wingo, 1972. A defendant's constitutional rights to a speedy trial cannot be established by any inflexible rule, but can be determined only on an ad hoc balancing basis in which the conduct of the prosecutor and that of the defendant are weighed. The court established a four-part test in which courts are left to assess this right on a case-by-case basis, weighing the reason for the delay, the length of the delay, whether or not the defendant asserts their right to a speedy trial, whether or not, and prejudice to the defendant. The defendant filed verbal motions in pretrial, motion for discovery. The defendant has not interfered with the court by the court's busy schedule with delay tactics or frivolous motions. The defendant has been under state confinement for 7 months by this court and has been patient with the process of litigation up to this point. We've already read that. This unnecessary delay is a violation of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, malicious prosecution. And here we go. Right there. The West Virginia State Troopers, lack of training, has delayed this trial. I want to have it now. Bring it on, State Troopers. Bring on your evidence. That's what I said. Bring on your evidence. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, okay, down here. The prosecution has had access to the defendant's cell phone and GoPro 360 for 7 months. These videos have not been entered in discovery as evidence for trial. I claim the same erosion of trust, blah, 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 blah. Next, the prosecution has exculpatory evidence given in discovery. I gave you exculpatory evidence. The Fourth Circuit Court, Wingate versus Fulford, maps, and the deed to the property. I motion this court to order the prosecution of this case. I motion this court to order the prosecution of this case post haste of all charges be dropped post haste due to undue delay by the prosecutor, prosecuting staff, and state police. This motion is to ensure my right to a speedy trial. Right? Right. So then, let's move over to the next one. I did to dismiss. Now, what happened was they got their continuance. They waited a month for Dickie Jones to get the video, the drone footage. It's going to solve the case. Whenever they told me that there was drone footage, I went, oh, yay, over the phone, yay, goody. We got eyes in the sky, I said. Good, bring it on. I can't wait. So they get the continuance. A month or so goes by, and a new trial date has been set. Just before the date of trial, again, they dump the state troopers' analytics on my cell phone and my GoPro on me on a thumb drive. I said, great. I got my fucking footage that they're going to use. I got the video that they're going to use. I got my GoPro video that they're going to use all on this thumb drive. See? It's right here. See? That's the one. Okay. So they dropped 14,000 files on me. I'm talking my iPhone. Pictures, videos. But they were disappointed because there was no porn on there. I'm clean. I'm clean as a whistle. So I said, good. So I start looking through the videos. They're lacking. There is not one video on there from my phone or my GoPro of that interaction with the guards at that federal penitentiary. There was no video on my 360 GoPro that was amongst these 14,000 files that they gave me. They gave me this thumb drive right here via mail, U.S. postage, days before the trial, well within the 21 days, with a little sticky note. There was no drone footage. So a little sticky note was stuck on here, a little purple sticky note. I got it somewhere, and that's what I was looking for. Like this purple, sticky note. Said there was no drone footage. So we went through a whole month of a delay, a continuance, and there is no drone footage. Yes, there was a warrant for all my equipment. There was no evidence of me even being at that fucking prison that day on that thumb drive. Not from my iPhone, nor from my GoPro. Now, we've been here 7 fucking months. And you mean to tell me at the State Trooper Lab, the analytics team was asked in the warrant to get anything off of my phone pertaining to trespassing? And the only thing that they found on my phone, on this thumb drive, the only thing that they found on my phone that was on this thumb drive or on my GoPro was when I was in Mount Hope in the juvenile detention jail. I just made that public again. I edited it out of the live and I made it one individual. That's why I did it. I didn't tell you why I did it, but I do things for a fucking reason. If you see something up on my channel, it's for a fucking reason. That's why I put that Mount Hope juvenile detention video up. Because that was the only video that they gave me that was on my iPhone. Was that? Or I'm sorry, GoPro 360. On my iPhone, the video, I forget what the video is about. Everybody take a break. Everybody take a break, take a drink. I need to drink coffee. I kind of got confused there. Thank you for hanging in there with me to sort this all out again, to revisit, right? This is what I got to do. Fun and games. It's fun and games. Okay, I got to look at this to see what, I might even show you the video. All right, everybody take a break. Smoke break. 4:20. Paperwork. Yeah, it's 4:20. Light them up. Take a break. Drink your coffee. Drink your whiskey. Drink your iced tea. Summertime's coming. Looking for that. No, I can't find it. I'll have to do it a different time. Hold on. All right, everybody take a break. All right. So, again, I then whenever I got the final report, and of course, I'm going to file a motion. And this motion is for the return of my property again. And I write, the West Virginia The West Virginia State Police Digital Forensics Unit, i.e., an analyst by C.M. McCabe, has completed her forensic data analysis of the defendant's iPhone and GoPro camera. Per C.M. McCabe at the West Virginia State Police Digital Forensics Unit. Quote, the physical evidence remained in custody of the Digital Forensics Unit throughout the analysis and was turned over to who? The investigating officer, along with this report, Trooper Dickie Jones. So they're done with my phone. They're done with my GoPro. So I'm asking. Trooper Jones delivered to the prosecuting attorney the West Virginia State Police Digital Forensics Unit final report, including, but not limited to, secure private files, data, GPS, messaging, passwords, and keychains. Emphasis added. Trooper Jones also should have delivered to the prosecuting attorney one GoPro camera and one iPhone that was cloned and analyzed by the West Virginia State Police Digital Forensics Unit per C.M. McCabe. The prosecuting attorney legally gave the defendant the West Virginia State Police Digital Forensics Unit report, including the entirety of his own secure private files, data, GPS messages, passwords, keychain, emphasis added. They've given me everything that's on my phone, is what I'm saying. The prosecuting attorney, one can then reason that the defendant's private files should be returned to him on the devices from which the West Virginia State Police Digital Forensics Unit report and analysts were extracted. Unmolested, of course. We don't like to have things fucking molested. Don't molest my shit. But you've extracted all the software on it, the zeros and ones. Can I have the boxes back, please? Miss C.M. McCabe, second page, Digital Forensics and Analysis Report is attached. I humbly ask this court to direct the prosecuting attorney to immediately and without delay relinquish one GoPro camera and one iPhone back into the rightful hands of its owners. Matthew James Ballin. I'm getting there, Page, and good to see you. And I'm so sorry you had to leave early the other night. You were winning. Okay. So again, I'm asking the court for return, and I haven't heard a hide or hair. Haven't heard a hide or hair of the date, the new trial date. Haven't heard hide or hair of this motion. It's been, I think, over 14 days, right around 14 days. They have that much to respond. 14 days to respond to a motion, the prosecutor has. But no response. Silence. I wonder what's going on down in McDowell County. Something weird going on down there? You think? Oh, shit. That's not any better. I just made myself almost a fucking peer. Fuck it. That's what happens when you set up when it's sunny out, right? Okay, so that was my last motion. Now we know what's going on there. Now we know what's going on. Is everybody done? Ready? See, now I got that light shining right in my eyes, but that's better. It's better you can see me. All right. I hope everybody didn't get bored with that. But I really appreciate you all being here. Paget, especially. Ellie, thank you. You've been a great help all along the way on everything. We're hunting down some state troopers for misdeeds. And we're going to get them. They'll fuck up some more. You hit them and you leave them alone. I left them alone for a long time until they started fucking with me. And then I did what I had to do. I had to do what you have a right to do. Ask the court questions to alleviate certain conflicts. And you do that in motions. It is a lot of bullshit that they're going to drop it. Because I'm filling them in on everything. I gave them everything. I'm telling them right now, everything. What defense attorney does that? Are you stupid? Are you just stupid? Why are you telling them everything? Well, because the facts are the facts. You can't change them. What I'm not telling them is the questions I'm going to ask. I can't wait. Trooper Ricky Jones. When you arrested the defendant right after he pled the Fifth, could that be considered a violation of his Fifth Amendment right? And is that retaliation because he pled the Fifth? For example? Ting! Dickie Jones. Me and Dickie Jones. Lead investigator extraordinaire, West Virginia senior trooper, Dickie Jones. That's just one question I'm going to ask the lead witness and the complainant. He is the exact person I get to ask questions to. It's going to be a massacre, I tell you. So I would suggest dropping the charges. Just me and you, Miss Puckett. Drop it. You already came down one level, just drop the other charge too. Wingate the third versus Fulford. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get out of the law library and we're going to go to the game room. We're going to get it done early tonight so Paget can have an opportunity to win. Here we go. Here we are in the game room. Of course, there's a shot cam. Look how beautiful it is. I'm just going to let it spin while I get everything organized here. My pen. Slide that over there. Slide that there. Slide that there. Look at it go. Look at it go. The wheel of misfortune. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write everybody's name down. That pen doesn't work. All right, we'll go with the Sharpie. Okay, Patch A, Randy. Thin Blue Line Slayer. Creole. Ellie. If I forgot anybody, Oregon Road. All right. You know how it goes. It's exactly, I'm doing this because we didn't have a fair opportunity to, where the hell did that motherfucker go? There it is. We didn't have a good opportunity. I mean, we played a lot the other night, but everything was tired, and that's not it. Everybody was tired. And I do believe Cajun Raging Randy won. So we're going to give Paget an opportunity to win today. Let's see here. Look at that. I got a pen that writes. All right. Put the black ball on the wheel. Okay. Put the ball on the wheel. And of course, here we go. Nat, the heavenly angel, is strange. How strange is she? When she went to the bathroom, she wiped herself with blank. I mean, do angels go to the bathroom? Feathers. I like that. You're in there first. Raging Cajun Randy. Sandpaper Creole is 2. That's really strange. Her wing Oregon Rogue is in there 3. Cotton. I thought about cotton too. That's 4. Paget's up there with number 4. All in? Ellie? All out? Anybody at all? Okay. We have 4 contestants. Thin Blue Line Slayer, where? Oh, her wing. Thin Blue Line Slayer is 4. Paget is 5. All right. First up, Raging Cajun Randy. And I'm going to tell you, I don't have the board tilted like this today. I have it tilted like this, so it's going to get a little bit more play and action. Around and around it goes. The Wheel of Doom, Misfortune. All right, that looks, he's going to go around. That looks pretty good. Roll. Cajun Randy. Oh, 6. 6. Who's up next? Creole. I just touched it. Yeah, we're starting off good today. Don't roll back. Oh. All right, 2 for Creole. Up next is Oregon Rogue. Oh no. Get away from that freaking head. Don't land on the freaking head. No. Justice is blind. You don't have any points to give away. Now, if you had points to give away and you landed on the blind justice head, you'd have to give all your points away. There you go. The wheel of misfortune. Okay, here we go. Who's up next? That's 0 for Oregon Rogue. Then Blue Line Slayer, and then Paget's next. Oh, the place is starting to fill up. Oh, there's freaking media right there. That freaking head's behind. Go away, freaking media. Go away. Go away, freaking media. Oh, no. All right. Hey, you landed on a bellhead. A Wayne man. You landed on a Wayne man. You get to give that spin away to anybody that you choose. So give away that spin. Then Blue Line Slayer, give away that spin. Randy, why does everybody give shit to Randy? That's looking pretty good. Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, it might roll back. Roll back to that 9, and he got it. Oh, look at that roll back. That's 15. Raging Cajun Randy. Cajun Randy takes a commanding lead early on, but it is the wheel of misfortune for a reason. And last but not least, Paget. I think that's looking pretty good, Paget. Oh, Paget. Paget. Boy, that freaking head come close, didn't it? Paget gets 1. Paget gets 1. Paget's number 1. Paget's number 1. Paget's number 1. Randy's 15. And Creole is in the rear, with numbers, that is, at 2. All right, next question. What? Okay, I'm going to have to do it this way. Paget, the alien, was lost in space because she didn't know how to blank. Paget, what didn't you know how to do? Are you green or are you gray? Because she didn't know how to drive. Oh, that's awfully sexist, Randy. But you're down there at 1. We don't care. Read a compass. I like that answer. Not many people do because it points true north. Creole's in there too. Paget, you cannot say the same thing. You got to come up with a different answer why you're all fucked up in space. I mean, I thought that you got pulled into a gravitational force of a white dwarf star, and it threw you off course. That would be the proper thing to say, Raging Cajun Randy. Oregon Rogue said navigate. Ooh, that's a good one. You're in there at 3. I know, Paget, there is a very simple answer. You don't know how to do something. I'm going to give you one more opportunity, Paget. Five, 4, 3, 2. Okay, if you answer, I'll give you a spin. Here we go. Raging Cajun Randy, or Cajun Randy. I know you as Raging Cajun Randy. You go first. Look at this guy. Would you look at this guy? Would you just look at this guy? Cajun Raging Randy is ripping it. 8. $23 for Cajun Raging Randy. Boy, I tell you. Up next is Creole. Yeah, I like the way I got the wheels angled tonight. Paget, you could still answer if you'd like. Uh-oh. That's not good. Get away from that freaking head. Get away from that freaking... Oh, no, Creole. Bounce back. There you go. At least, Bill, at least you can give it away. Go ahead and give your spin to somebody else, Creole. And you better not give it to your buddy down there. He's too hot and lucky on his own. Give it to Ellie. She isn't playing. That'd be a waste if she isn't playing. Just give it away. All right, Randy, here we go. It's no good. Just no good. He's too damn lucky tonight. I don't have any touch on the wheel right now to give you or not give you. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him go. Whew. $6. 29. 29. Okay, up next, Oregon Rogue, and the final one of this round. I'll spin it the other way. No. Oh, man, did it catch on there? I think that's going to swing back to the 3, maybe the 4. No. No. 2. And that goes to Oregon Rogue. Creole has 2, and Cajun Raging Randy has 29. Next question. 29, I said. Next question. This is a double your roll, double your spin on the wheel of misfortune. Question. Which state has more caves than any other location on Earth? I know there's 58 of them. So, choose wisely. If I have to, I'll give you a hint. No, I shouldn't have said that. Arizona. Ding, 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 ding. Look at Cajun Randy with Pennsyltucky. It's Pennsyltucky. That's a Raging Cajun double. Here we go. Double your points. The way your luck is running, uh-oh. Oh no. Roll back to the bellhead. Woo, Nelly, that was close. You know what? One little bit of a tornado and it would have blown it. It would have blown it right onto the freaking head. But anyhow, you have to give that spin away, and it's a double for somebody. Of course, you daggone Louisianans. Double for Creole. Uh-oh. Get past the freaking head. Yeah, I think you'll be all right. Creole, look at you. Oh, my goodness. Not on the freaking head. Oh, no. The freaking head. It's just so terrible. You might as well just shoot it all up. Zero points. Obliterated. You're down to 0. All right, here we go. Next question. Oh, is that all? 1, 2, 3. That was it. No, Oregon Rogue gets his turn. No, Oregon Rogue already got it. He got 2 points. All right, next question. Jittery Joe Cole, we know Jittery Joe, is very shaky after a 9.8 magnitude earthquake. He is so bad that he blanks down the street. Creole, my wrist is broken whenever... No, my wrist is not broken. He walks backwards. That's Randy, Cajun Raging Randy. He crip walks. What's happening, blood? What's up? What's up? Creole. He pimps, right? That's what I just got done doing too. He pimps. That's great. Okay. What about, I got a great one, man. I got a great one. Jittery Joe, I'm telling you. I got a great one. He break dances. Get it? Get it? Break dance? All right, we got Randy, Creole, and Oregon Road. He quakes. What's a quake? I'll give it to you anyhow, Paget, but is that a dance, the quake? Yeah, okay. Up first, Raging Cajun Randy, you lucky son of a bitch. Every time. You did say earthquake. I know. Look at you go. Ooh, that rolled 2. There's a 2. That brings your total up to 32. Oregon Rogue has 2. Everybody else has 0. Paget, then Blue Line Slayer, and Ellie. Come on, guys. Play the fucking game, would you? Creole is up next. Yes, I spun that a little bit harder, Creole. Just for you. And it's going to look out, it's going to turn out all right, I think. Yeah, 4. Back on the board with 4. And Oregon Rogue is up next. Feathered that one. I gave it a good ride, though. I gave it a good ride. That's not looking good, man. Come on, get past all that. That is not looking good. Oh, no. Okay, stay on the Wayman head. Justice is blind. The Wheel of Misfortune. You have to give your 2 points to somebody. When you land on the blind Justice head, Justice is blind and you have to give your points to somebody. I'm waiting. Oregon Rogue. If you don't give me an answer soon. Paget. All right. Paget has a grand total of 3. A grand total of 3. And I am so sorry that had to happen to you. A little bit over to the right. Over that way. It's been all right. Okay. And that was it. Rage and Cajun Randy has 32, Paget 3, Creole 4, and Oregon Rogue 0. Here we go. Next question. Sergeant Chucko the Boogeyman is so odd. How odd is he? He plays blank as you sleep. What could he play while you were sleeping? And it's odd that he would do it. I know it's a difficult one. He plays the Sandman. Wrong fucking character, you weirdo. Raging Cajun Randy in there first again. Mr. Sandman. He plays a guitar. That's pretty odd. He's supposed to be spooking you. Setting things up for when you wake up. Good one, too. He plays a dream. Good one, Page. I like that. I like that a lot. The dream that he chooses. I like that. Anybody else? Oregon Rogue? Oh, I'm sorry. The theme song from Cops. You're in there at number 1. So I have to move this down. I have to move Raging Candy to 2. Raging Cajun. I got to move you to 1. Creole to 3. Page to 4. All right. I think everybody's in there. So let's go ahead and go with Oregon Rogue first. It's a touchy one tonight. That wheel is touchy. Oh no, not the pillhead. Roll back to the 9 would be great. Look at the 9. Oh, look at the 9. Oregon Rogue is in there with 9. Back on the board. Up next is Randy. That's a 4 or 5. Is it going to roll back? 4, man. 4. You're up to 36 points. Running away with it. Up next, Creole. Spun it quick. Here, let me put the brake on. That's going too fast. Putting the brake on. Uh-oh. I broke it too hard. Get away from the freaking head. Get the fuck away from that freaking head. Oh, no! Not the freaking head. It's misery. It's terrible. You've been crushed. You've been blown up. You've been just washed out. Just washed out of all your 4 points. You get 0. Last but not least, Page. That looks like it's going pretty fast, Page. Get away from that freaking head. Get away from the freaking head. Oh no, not the freaking head. All right. Justice is blind. You have to give your 3 points away, Page. Randy has 36. Thimble Slayer has 0. Creole has 0. She just washed out. And Oregon Rogue has 9. Yes. Oh, man. I would not suggest giving it to Randy. He doesn't need any more. Creole, good choice, since she just got done being wiped out. You know, us girls got to stick together. You know what I mean? Here we go. Next question. This is a double-double. Called. What is a group of porcupines called for a double? A spiny. That's a good answer. Pretty close. That's pretty close. Well, come on. Somebody cheat. Somebody go on Google and fucking Google the son of a bitch. A spike. Very close. Very, very close, but no. Ding. Ding, 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 ding. And look at you go. Creole. Double. It is a prickle. Isn't that funny? A prickle of porcupines. It sounds like it hurts. This is a double Creole. You can catch up right here. Yeah, that's looking good. Come on, swing back to that 9. You can do it. Oh, get over it. Oh, my gosh. 0 plus times 0 is 0. Wait a second. Where the fuck did all these people come from? Hey, Jeff is here. Good to see you, Jeff. Let's take a break. Randy is 36 points. Creole is 3. Oregon Rogue at 9. Yes, where did all these people come from? Phil, you always have to be in the middle of the shot, don't you, Phil? Good to see you, though. I mean, I really enjoy your humor, Phil. You're a funny guy. You are definitely Hey, Rogue Nation behind you. Good to see you, Rogue Nation. And San Joaquin Valley, my brother right there. Too Tall Rob. And guess who else is here? Look at that. DC Accuracy and Joe Cole. Yes, Shaky Joe Cole. Jittery Joe, as we call him on the street. Go ahead, take your break. And let's, hey, look, it's MCC. Yeah. Where's Steve? Oh, Steve is all the way. Steve all the way up there? Yes, hi guys, Pache said. Are you guys enjoying the show so far? Yeah, we don't like that freaking head. Hey, freaking media. We don't like your head, you know that? We think you're but ugly, freaking media. How about that? Gonna step outside? How about that? Yeah, you do? All right. Are we ready to get back into it, Jeff? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Next question. Is everybody done taking their break? Are we ready? Or do you want me to take a drink of coffee? I don't want to pull this on somebody this quick. I mean, look. Look on the bright side. It's a room full of dummies. Look. You know, COVID and all. I couldn't have the real bodies there. Flicking gets a bad rap. Is that right? All right. Are we ready? Well, just maybe one more. One more sip. Glad to see you guys hanging in there with me. I do multiple things. Along with you, we create, we develop, we invent, we have fun, and we can be fucking vulgar doing it too. Isn't it great? Okay, here we go. Next question. Oh, yeah. Lucifer is very, very angry at little Lucifer Satan Jr. for saving a puppy from drowning. He sent him to his blank with no dinner. Lucifer is very angry at little Lucifer Satan Jr. for saving a puppy from drowning. He sent him to his blank with no dinner. Creole in there first with den. I like it. I like it a lot. Den. Sent him to his death. Oh, isn't that what Lucifer would do? Oh, abort his own child. Oh, after birth or death. Whatever, whichever one. A post-death abortion. That's something new. Kill him twice. That's what I'd say. Damn, Paget, that's fucking deep. Cajun Randy, can you get a barbecue, a brimstone? Cajun Randy, did you say brimstone? Randy said brimstone second. Oregon Rogue said barbecue. Send him to his barbecue? Send him to his what? Barbecue what? I don't get that, Oregon Rogue. Paget, you're in there at 3. Can you come up with something else in the meantime, Oregon Rogue? Because I don't understand barbecue. I mean, but it's being sent to like the gulag or like his dungeon, his torture dungeon, something like that. I'm not going to give you that, Oregon Road. Barbecue with no dinner is hell. Okay, I'll give that to you, Oregon Road. That. Thanks for making that clear. All right, Creole, you're up first. Boy, I really spun that one. I spun that one so fast, my wrist hurts. All right, that's looking pretty good. Nice. Nice. 5 Creole. Gives you 8. Moving back up. Okay. Who's up next? Randy is up next. Now, I really spun that one hard. Look at that black ball bounce. Look at the black ball bounce. Get off the freaking head. Get off of the freaking head. Oh no. Bellhead wouldn't be bad. Oh, Phil, you get to give away your spin to somebody, and I guess I know who it's going to be, so I might as well just fucking spin it. Right? Oh, good for you. Paget, you have something to look forward to. Get past that freaking head. Oh, no. Oh no. Woo, Paget. You're got 1 point. You're building your total up. Raging Cajun Randy has 0. And Creole has 8. That's terrible. And Oregon Rogue is up last. Phil, you got a wingman head. Give it away. No, you got 36, Randy. You got 36. Give it away. Give it away, Oregon Rogue. I bet you thought I was going to fuck you again, didn't you, Raging Cajun Randy? Just give it away. I think he's going to give it to Paget. Paget gets the spin. Paget has 1. Oh, man. Oh, man. Get off the freaking head. Get up of the freaking head. Ah, justice is blind. Paget, you have to give your 1 point to somebody. Anybody. You're back down to 0. Randy has 36. Creole has 8. Oregon Rogue has 9. Creole, she's now up to 9. And Oregon Rogue, that was your last spin. He has 9 also. Next question. Creole just opened up a voodoo shop. For $50, she'll sacrifice a blank for you. Ooh. That's scary, isn't it? A crawfish. A crawdad. Randy's in there number one. That's a good answer. A head? Oh, how gruesome, Creole. A gator. Great answer. Really, really great answer. And Paget is in there with a subliminal answer. A doll. Which is very funny. Sacrifice a doll. I like that. I wonder where you got that idea from. But anyhow, here we go with the spin. Number one, Randy. Yes, get out of the way. Get out of the way, you stabbing doll. Oh, look at you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, man. Is it going to go back? 0 for Randy. But you still got 36. Who's up next? Creole is up next. Starting to get cold on the touch. See if I can warm it up here. I think it's looking pretty good for you, Creole. You got 9 points right now. Seven. You got a total of daggum 16. Moving on up the ladder. Next up is Oregon Road with 9. Oh no, get past the freaking head. Get past the freaking head. Oh no, don't get over that freaking head. No, get away from the freaking head. You got to give your 9 points away, Oregon Road, to some fortunate person. But it's unfortunate for you. The wheel of misfortune. Justice is blind. And you are dealing out the justice to somebody, and it's good justice. Not bad justice for you, but good justice for somebody that's deserving of good justice. Whoever has the least points, well, that would be Paget. Paget, you got 9 points. And guess what, Paget? Paget, you get to spin. I gave it a pretty good spin that time. I'm not used to this angle. Oh no. Keep on going. Yes, I think you're all right. Yes. Oh, nice, Paget. You're up to 15. You're up to 15. So we got 15 Paget. Randy is 36. Creole, 16. Next question. Ghost school is tough. It's the toughest school in the universe, in any dimension. Spooky FCC failed his blank class. It's a tough class, too. That's a tough class. I don't think I'd pass it. His invisibility class, that's tough. That's really the toughest thing to get, Randy. Yes, that's the toughest. Disappearing, I agree with you, and that isn't the same as invisibility. Disappearing is poof. Invisibility is walking around or floating around. Good, Creole. You're in there too. Scare class? Oh, not frightening at all. Not frightening at all. MCC, you got to practice. You're too docile. Go every once in a while, okay? Paget's in there with 3. Oh, poor dirt farmer is a ghost. Peeking class. Poor dirt farmer's in there. Peeking class. Yes, ghosts like to peek through walls and shit. You're in there at 4. Oregon Rogue, did he answer? Okay, here we go. Who's up first? Ragin' Cajun Randy. I hope it's good for you. Let's slow it down a little bit. Slow the fucking thing. There you go. There. Raging Cajun Randy has 36, and it looks like he's going to add to it. Ooh, you like when it rolls like that, boy, I tell you. That's 42 points for Raging Cajun Randy, and he's running away with it again tonight. Up next, Creole. Let's see if I can keep a hot touch for you. Creole, you're sitting here with 16 points. Get away from that freaking head. All right, good. That freaking head's not any good. I'm telling you, I'm trying to keep you away from that freaking head. Okay, stop! Okay, go back to the 9. It's going to swing. Oh, it just did not swing enough for you, Creole. You're sitting there with 16. Up next is Paget. They're going to get around, boy. I tell you, I don't know, Paget. Get around, little doggy, get around. The black ball needs to get... Yes, I think you're going to be all right. Get over it. Get over twice. There you go, Paget. A ducky. 17 points for you. All right, and last but not least, Poor Dirt Farmer. Uh-oh. That speed ain't looking too good for you, PDF. Oh, no. Get away from that freaking head, PDF. Get away from the freaking head. Well, Phil head ain't bad. All right, PDF. A Wayne Man giveaway. You give away your spin to anybody that's playing. Paget, Randy, Creole, or Oregon Rogue. Give your spin to one of them. Because this is the wheel of misfortune. Give your spin away. I'm just figured he'd hop in and hop out, maybe, right? You give your spin away to who? PDF? Okay. PDF is in and out. He is in and out. I tried to keep him in here, guys. But fuck PDF. All right. PDF is out. I'm going to scratch your fucking name off, and I ain't never going to listen to you ever again. Never, ever. All right, next question. This is a double-double. Double. Uh-oh. I hope you didn't see it. How many years can a snail sleep? How many years can a snail sleep? Oh, Randy saw the hint. It's a double-double, Randy. Oregon Rogue said 1. He didn't see it at the bottom. That's what happens in live TV. 2. All good guesses. But guess what? It's 3. Raging Cajun Randy gets the lucky one. I mean, how did you know that? Yeah. You were guessing, huh? No, it's an educated guess. You live in the bayou, for God's sakes. You should know these things. Double-double for Raging Cajun Randy, and it's looking pretty good for him, too. It's looking exceptional for Cajun Raging. Look at him go. 7 is a 14, but is it going to back up? $14 more points. My goodness gracious. 56 total points on that double-double for Randy. Paz's at 17. Creole at 16. Oregon Rogue, 0. Buck PDF. Go ahead. Cut my words. Edit them up. Just leave the Buck PDF in there, okay? It's a good clip. Real quick, and you can use it anytime. Okay. Yeah, Creole said 3, but this was a double-double. Only one person gets the double-double, Creole. Okay. Next question. Ellie the Blob was so hungry she ate blank as an appetizer. That's a big blob. Where's Ellie when you need her? What would Ellie say? She ate Jabba the Hutt. Good one, Raging Cajun Randy. Remember, she's a blob. The Blob. Her husband, Oregon Rogue. I knew you were still in here, too. I'm thinking like the bowling alley, right? Remember the Blob, the bowling alley scene? She ate the bowling alley. It's fake. I mean, I named Paget a stupid alien. Well, to some. I said that she got caught up in the gravitational pull of a white dwarf star, which threw her off course. All you other people said derogatory stuff about her. Oregon Rogue was in there at number 2. Her husband. She ate Jell-O, a lot of Jell-O, I'm sure. Paget? She ate me. I'm sorry, that was number 3. That's funny. That's a full appetizer. That's definitely a big time appetizer right there. Me. Look at that head. I mean, look at that head, would you? She feasted on my head. That's hilarious. Okay, here we go. Up first, Randy. I spun it real light, Randy, because you have 56 points. It's probably going to work out in your favor, like it always does. All right, I'm not rooting for you. I mean, damn. 5, 4 gives you a grand total of 60. Woo. All right, remember, justice is blind. But anyhow, up next, Oregon Rogue. Run that real slow too, but I think it's going to fade. Get past the freaking head. Oh no, get past the freaking head. Don't flip onto the freaking head. Oh no, get off the freaking head. Don't get on the freaking head. Louise, I thought I was going to flip over. I just said it. Justice is blind and you still have 0 points. Paget, you're up next. Look at how that black ball bounces. Get over there. Yes. Paget. Eight, which brings you up to 25. All right, 25. Randy has 60. Up next, Oregon Rogue. Oh, no, Oregon Rogue went up last. Is Creole. I tried to do it right for you, Creole. You're sitting here with 16 points. Oh, no. Hurry. Hurry up. I think you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. You're up to 20. Everybody's moving up. Next question. There's another double-double. What's the only planet that rotates clockwise? It should be like this to you, but this to me. Can you do this? Turn this finger this way and this finger this way. Try it. Go ahead. Not as hard as you think. All right, who's in there first? Uranus. No, not Uranus. Earth. No, Earth, not Earth. Creole is in there with the Venetian planet, Venus. Creole. You're in here with a double-double, then I'm going to take a break because I have to, copy everybody over. Creole, double-double. This could bring you in here. Here we go. We have a 3. We got 3, 4, 6. Creole got, Oh, you dirty bastard. That's 4. 24 points. 24 points. Randy has 60. 25. Paget. Oregon Rogue sitting in there with 0. All right, take a break. Richard DeBias, King Richard, good to see you, brother. We're playing the Wheel of Misfortune. You got skipped, Paget? Here we go, Paget. And then we'll take a break. You asked for it, and you got it. Keep on going. It's looking good for you, Paget. Stay on that 5 and you'll be all right. You'll be a 30. It's going to roll. Oh, no. Or you got 29. Good to see you, Richard. I'll be right back. I got to pee or something like that, right? Okay, I'm off of mute now. Next question. Thin Blue Line Slayer is not a traditional priest. Not at all. When performing an exorcist on a possessed boy, he was reading passages out of blank. I'm telling you, Father Thin Blue Line Slayer is just not a traditional priest. What would an odd priest be reading in an exorcist? Nobody? Everybody still must be on the break? Right? Fine, I'll go back on a break. Fuck you guys. Dr. Seuss, I like it. Playboy. That's great. Dr. Seuss, you're in there one, Oregon Road. Very good. Very, very good. We got Playboy with Creole, of course. A little bit of Shakespeare, anybody? Oh, Romeo, 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 where art thou, Romeo? That would be kind of freaking untraditional. A cookbook. You add a tablespoon here and a touch there. Page. And there were 3. Very good. Very good. I like these answers. A cookbook. Is it a bakery cookbook or is it like a dining cookbook? There's a difference. I mean, the demon may be upset if he isn't served a croissant. He was reading Peter Pan, of course. Of course, Peter Pan. He's in there at 4. Richard, you got an answer? Well, if you don't have an answer, give me an answer and I will write you up there as number 5. All good answers up first. Oregon Rogue. Well, that's going pretty quick. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're not having good luck? Jump over that. Oh, you're not having good luck today at all, Oregon Rogue. Just stay away from the freaking head. Well, it doesn't matter. You have 0. Up next, Creole. Sorry, Oregon Rogue. And of course, Raging Cajun Randy is in there with 60 points. Oh my, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Get up on the freaking head. Oh. Ooh. The Blind Justice head. 60 points. Justice is blind. You have to give all your points to someone, and may justice be served on you, sir. Oh, Creole. Sorry. I get you West Banker and East Bankers all fucked up. That was Creole. Ma'am? I wish it. See, did you see how happy I was for you, Randy? I mean, sad I was for you. Creole, don't give it to Randy, please. Give it to Paget. That would move her up to 53 points. Oh, man. Yeah, man, you could have, are you sure you don't want to reconsider? That would put Paget up there within a matter of 5, 6 points. If not, you're giving him 84. No, Richard, I got to give it to her first choice. For fuck's sake. That's 84 for Raging Cajun Randy. Now we have Paget. That really spun that for you, Paget. Ah, you're working on something. Mastermind shit, huh? Slow down. Slow down. You'll be all right. Get off the freaking head, dude. Get on the freaking head. It'll bounce back. Woo! Okay. Okay. You hit a Wayne Man head. You get to give that spin, your spin to somebody. Anybody you choose. You could give it to King Richard. Richard hasn't had one yet. Richard said me. Me, Paget. Give it to me, Paget. Richard Tobias. And Richard Tobias starts off quick. With a 4. And last but not least, Randy, you're up. Look at you. Look at you go. Look at you go. Look at you go. 84. 91 points. Wow, Randy. 91 points. Paget, 29. Creole, 24. No. 0. And Richard has 4. Next question. Bigfoot Beach is so hairy. How hairy is she? She uses a blank as a comb. Beach is my wife. I buy her more grooming kits than anybody. I'm just trying to find some ideas on how to save money. A hacksaw. Yes, of course. That's exactly right. That's a good point. Buy a whole shitload of them, 100 in a pack. Please help me. She goes through combs left and right. A rake. Of course, I could comb her hair at distance. It's safer that way. A chainsaw will rip right through it. That's right. Oregon Road, 3. A lawnmower. Yes, passe. Richard Tobias, what should I get my wife, Bigfoot Beach, to comb her hair with? Okay, who's up first? Cajun Randy. A rake is already taken. You have to guess something that's already not taken. A rake is already taken, Richard. Look at you, Cajun, Raging Randy, ripping them up. Woo! Seven more. That's 98 points. Up next, Creole. Slow down. Slow down. Get away from that freaking head. Oh no. Creole. You don't have any points anyhow. But you get to give that spin away to somebody. I'd give it to Paget. Paget has 29. Cajun Randy has 98. Creole has 0. Oregon Rogue has 0. And Richard has 4. Just give it away. King George, straight. Give it away, Paget. Give your spin away. Cajun Randy, you people just want to see him get up over 100, don't you? Here we go. Look at him go. I mean, he, again, is just ripping it up. Wow. That's 104 points for Cajun Randy. All right, up next. $110. Okay, up next is Creole. A weed eater. There you go, Richard. Uh-oh. Creole, get past that freaking head. Get off the freaking head. All right, at least you get to give that away to somebody. Creole? King George it. Give it away. Don't give it to Randy. Give it to Paget. Give it to Paget. Give it to Paget. That's on you, Creole. Don't give it to Randy. That's all I can say. Okay, here we go, Randy. It's your grand plan, right? I'm going to spin it fast. That's the fastest I've spun it tonight. Look at it go. Look at it bounce and bounce. I'm getting dizzy looking at it. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Oh, Paget. Okay. Paget doesn't get anything because that's a double. I mean, you can't have two pills in a row. Sorry. Paget, you don't get anything. Up next, Oregon Road. Oh no. Went back to the 9. Nine. Oregon Rogue gets a 9 points. You're back on the board, Oregon Rogue. Paget, you're up next. Couple more questions and I'm done. Stop. Ooh, that hung in there. Let's see if it stops. Stop. All right, 8's good. 8 is good. That's 37 points for Paget. 110 for Cajun Randy. 9 for Oregon Rogue. 0 for Creole. King Richard, you're sitting in there pretty with 5. King Richard's up last. I'm sitting pretty with 4. Sorry. That's looking pretty good. That's looking good. I think it might stick in there for you, Richard. 8, but that's all right. Moves you up to 12. For a beginner, that's not bad, Richard. All right, I'm going to fast forward through this double-double. And I'm going to go straight to this question. Tugga is locked out of his bunkhole and a nuke just hit. Oh no, a nuclear weapon just hit. Where? Right there. Yep. Yep. I'm locked out of my bunkhole. He quickly broke in by using the blank. The sewer. Creole's in there, number 1, sewer. Very, very good. I'll have to remember that one. Mmm. Very awesome. I'm going to have to include that. A secret code. Paget. Number 2. The head. The bathroom. Is that what you mean? The head? I'll do that. The bathroom. Raging Cajun Randy, how would I break into my bunkhole? I would surmise I'd kick in the basement window. A pass key. There you go. A bulldozer. That's a good one. Just pull the bulldozer in and dig it up. Got to be quick, though. It ain't very deep then, Richard, okay? Creole's up first. Creole has 0 points, and this could help. Right here. Oh, no. Get off the freaking head. Get. Oh, no. Not the freaking head. Oh, no. Get over on the fill head. Yes. Give it away. Just give it away. Paget has 37. Randy has 110. Oregon Rogue has 9. And Richard has 12. Give it away. I'd give it to Randy. Just to fuck him. That's your grand plan, isn't it? Few questions left. The game is hanging in the balance. Fuck Randy. That's what I say. I've been rooting for his demise all game long. Randy, let me see if I can get you in here, buddy. I'll get you a 9 for sure. Oh, I didn't even spin it very hard at all. I just touched it. Oh, what a shame. Oh my goodness, what a shame. Oh, you. You lucky son of a bitch. Okay. I'm going to make a rule break. Randy, give it away. Just give it away. Go ahead. Give it to Oregon. Here we go. Yeah, that'll look good. Oregon Rogue. Settle on that 5. You'll be good. All right, 4. That'll give you 13. Okay, here we go. We are going with Paget next. Get past all of that. $39. Oh, 38. Okay. Randy, did I do you? I don't know if I did Randy or not now. And I'm not fucking around. I'm not trying to fuck you or anything. I got lost in the moment. That's why you don't break the rules. Gets too confusing if you give 2 free fill heads out. Okay, yes. Okay, now who's next? That would be Richard. I don't even know if I go to Oregon Rogue. Did I get Oregon Rogue in there? I'm all fucked up on this one. I was so focused on Randy. Get away from that freaking head. Okay. I thought I already did Richard. But fuck it. That's 14. Who did I miss and I'll spin for him? I know it was a pass by Creel, then it went to Randy, and then Randy went to Oregon Road. You're up. That's right. Sorry about that. It's all Randy's fault. It's all Randy's fault. No. Get away. Just get onto the fill head. Oh, good. A fill head. Who are you going to give it to? Or are you going to pay him back? Oh, no! It rolled into the freaking head at the last minute. That's not good. 0 points. I didn't see it. It slipped in there. All right, last up, Richard. Richard, you're sitting at 14. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time I've fucking done Richard, but that's all right. I like Richard. 6, 20 points. All right. Crazy, crazy game because I'm fucking losing it. Here we go. Well, next to the last question. A double-double. What was invented first? The lighter or the match? For one person getting a double-double. The first person to get it? It's a 50-50 proposition, people. The match, the lighter. Oregon Road got it. It was the lighter, believe it or not. Hey, don't blame me. Beej got the questions for me. Okay, it's Oregon Rogue. Here we go. Double-double. Get off of that over there. Go, go. Rogue. Okay. You don't have anything. Justice is blind. You have nothing to give away. You have nothing to give away. All right, next question. The tribe is the last man on watery earth, and he has evolved. He grew a pair of blanks. Yes, the tribe is the last man on watery earth, and he has evolved. He grew a pair of blank. Gills. Oregon Rogue, number 1. Fins. Yes, Creole, that only makes sense. Paget, you have already matched it. A pair of feelers. Yes, Raging Cajun Randy. A pair of feelers like a catfish. Nostrils. Paget, 4. A pair of balls. How would that help you in the ocean? Maybe attract the fish so that, dangle them out there. And then a small fish comes up and tries to nibble on them. And then you grab them and eat them. Is that what you mean by balls? Richard, you're still out there, Richard. What did the tribe, the last man on watery earth, evolved into? He grew a pair of what? All right. Who's up first? Oregon Rogue with 0. Oh, man, I'm spinning it way too easy. Grew a pair of legs. He already had legs, Richard. I can't give you that. He's evolved past the legs. He lives on watery earth. 2. Creole, or I'm sorry, Oregon Rogue is back on the board with 2. Up next, Creole. Here we go. You can think of another answer, Richard. There, I spun it quicker. I thought I had it down, but I didn't. Got one more question, and I'm done. Creole, you have no points. And it is not looking good for you. Uh-oh. Could this be the master plan? No. You can't give it away. Justice is definitely blind, though. Next up, Randy, Raging Cajun. I'm going to spin it quick because I don't want to act like I'm favoring or disfavoring anybody. Look at that black ball bounce. Look at it go, look at it go, round and around it goes. Where it stops, only God knows. Oh no. Oh. Is it gonna skip over? Get him! Give it away, Randy, give it away. You're sitting there with 110 points, Randy. Lucky bastard. Yes, I did put my back into that one. Paget. Paget's sitting at 38 points. Oh no, not the freaking head. Get off of the freaking head. Oh. Oh. Phil, give it away. Uh-oh. Paget has 38. Give it away, Paget. Give it away. I think you need to give it to Cajun Randy, because if he gets a blind justice, you win, almost assuredly. Ah, there you go. Again, I'm going to give it a quick one. Woo! Man, is that burning. It's going to wear the bearing out. It ain't never going to stop. Oh, you lucky bastard. Look at that, it stopped dead. That's 114. Okay. And Richard, did Richard answer? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and Paget is done. All right, this is the last question. And I'm going to pass by this one. Beth, the robot, is the newest updated model and very meticulous. When she cuts the grass, she uses a pair of blanks to trim the edges. Did I miss somebody? I missed somebody here. A pair of scissors. Oregon Rogue's in there. Number 1. A pair of tweezers. How meticulous do you have to be to do that? She's very meticulous. Too late, Raging Cajun Randy. A pair of pliers, plucking that shit out. That's what I'm talking about. Cajun Randy's in there at 3. Nail clippers, of course. You can't be any more meticulous than that, Creole. Hey, Beth the Robot's turning out to be a good purchase. You've got to buy one. I think everybody's in there. All right. First up, Oregon Rogue with 2 points. This could be it. Cajun Randy's up there at 114. Probably almost impossible to catch. And that's looking pretty good. Oregon Rogue. 7 points. That brings your grand total up to 9. Ajay, you are at 38. I'm so nervous. Get off that freaking head. Oh, get up now. Oh, Paget, you're still in there with 38. Just give it away, Randy. Just give it away, Randy. Just give it away, Randy. Just give it away. Paget. Randy. Paget, give it to Randy. Hey, Paget, you've got to give Randy to brother. Tough, isn't it, Paget? It's a win or lose for you. He gets 2 shots at going bust or giving it to you or somebody else. Raging Cajun Randy. Here we go. I'm going to give it a quick spin. Wow. Wow. That's the hardest one yet. I want it completely independent. How much will his luck stay with him? Oh man, it's sticking with him. John D. Nicola, good to see you. 7 more. That brings your grand total up to 121. All right, remember, you got another spin right now. Yeah, this is your spin too. Could it be the wheel of misfortune? Oh! Oh my goodness, you brings your total up to 122. You didn't want that freaking head. You've been avoiding that freaking head all night long. Last up is your buddy, Creole. Uh-oh. Come back. Come back. Oh, my goodness gracious. Are you going to give it to your buddy? Hmm? Hmm? 3 shots in the last round to defeat the man that won it the other night. The man that's in the insurmountable lead. You, Creole, have hit the fill head all night long with consistency. You have 0 points. You can't win or lose. Paget has 38. She has a good chance at winning. And Oregon Rogue has 9. What to do? What of course, Randy? Do you want me to spin it fast or do you want me to spin it slow? I'll give you that choice this time. Huh? Fast or slow? You tell me, and I'll send it on its way. Everybody's waiting with bated breath. Cajun Randy, fast or slow? Creole said fast. Okay, I'll do what Creole said. Oh no! Not the breaking head. It was the wheel of good fortune for you tonight, Randy. Good job. That was fun. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to everybody. See you later, everybody. Phil, get down. Phil, get away. Okay, Phil, goodbye. Say goodbye to Phil. Phil isn't going to leave until everybody says goodbye. All right, thanks. Phil. All right, see ya. All right, let's go ahead and say goodbye to everybody else. Just make them go away, okay? It's been a long night. Raging Cajun Randy pissed me off because he won again. See you guys. Bye. Thanks for coming. Yeah, bye. See ya. Who's left? Joe Cole? Joe Cole is oh, MCC, see ya. There's Jeff is here. See you later, Joe Cole. Lawn Justice, it's been real, my brother. See ya. Bye. Bye, guys. All right, thanks for coming. All right, let's get out of here. We are going back to the living room. And of course, when you see the fish mopping the floor, it's time to get the fuck out of here. It's been fun. Thank you for hanging in there with me while I sorted my brain out from what I have done. Thank you for helping me with that. See you later, fish. Been another long day. I've enjoyed it. And I'm coming up with some other games we could play. I haven't stopped. We haven't played some games in a long time, like the Spitball Challenge, Spitball. So we'll probably play a Spitball Challenge one of these times, like darts, but I'm spitting balls through a straw. So we'll do that one of these days. But thank you very much for coming, everybody. And see you later. Thanks, man. Thanks, everybody.